In the heart of Cambridge, Massachusetts, is one of the world's most prestigious universities. It is said that only legends know the real meaning of success. Well, not everyone can be a legend, but if they get into Harvard University, it might give them a head start. The university attracts around 40,000 applications every year for its 1,670 available places, which means that only 0.4% of applicants are admitted. So, how did some people manage to get in? What makes them different from the rest? If you're interested in finding out, then join us as we explore what it really takes to get into Harvard. First up, we have the grades. For the majority of students, having good grades is a key factor in getting accepted. With such fierce competition, students applying to Harvard must have above-average grades to even stand a chance. But what exactly defines above average? The average GPA for admitted students was 1983. However, this does not imply that if you have a slightly lower or slightly higher GPA than this number, you will or will not be admitted. Rather, it serves as a benchmark. The admission process considers a variety of elements, including your entire high school performance rather than just your final grades. A student's final grades may not accurately reflect their true abilities and potential, especially if they experience personal difficulties during crucial exams. In this case, the admissions committee will consider your entire academic record, including your progression throughout high school, the classes you've taken, and any obstacles you've had to overcome. To summarize, while grades are important, they are not the sole deciding factor for admission. Next, let's talk about standardized test scores. You will need high SAT or ACT scores to attend Harvard. While there is no minimum SAT score requirement, the middle 50% of the SAT scores of admitted students were between 1460 and 1580. This implies that if your SAT score is below this range, you will face an uphill battle in getting admitted. On the other hand, submitting a stellar SAT score may help you stand out among the throng of applicants. Similarly, the ACT is another standardized exam that students apply for admission. The middle 50% of admitted students' ACT composite scores were between 32 and 35. It's worth noting that while these tests are still important, Harvard has gone test optional, meaning that students do not have to submit their SAT or ACT scores when applying. This choice was made in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, but it has been extended through the 2022-2023 admission cycle. As a result, if you choose not to take the exam, you should demonstrate through your application that you are a qualified applicant in other ways. Now let's look at curriculum. At Harvard, students come from all over the world with various educational backgrounds. That's why there is no set curriculum that all applicants must follow. Nonetheless, students who wish to apply to Harvard must excel in their chosen field. You don't have to be the best at everything to get into Harvard. It's possible that you'll be admitted because of your exceptional performance in one subject. To be considered, your academics should ideally include 4 years of English, 3 years each of math and science, and 2 years each of social science and foreign language. If you want to study a specific topic in college, you should also take advanced courses in that area. If you're passionate about biology, for example, and want to major in it in college, you should take advanced biology courses in high school. You should also show that you are progressing academically by taking honors and advanced placement courses. These courses are more difficult than regular courses, so doing well in them will help you stand out. Finally, extracurricular activities may help students stand out from the crowd. Colleges seek students who excel not only academically but also in sports, music, theater, and other activities. Admissions officers want to know how you spend your time outside of class. You may be involved in community service, student government, religious organizations, peer tutoring, or a variety of other activities. Extracurricular activities may help students stand out from the crowd of applicants. Colleges seek students who excel not only academically but also in sports, music, theater, and other activities. Admissions officers want to know how you spend your time outside of class. You may be involved in community service, student government, religious organizations, peer tutoring, or a variety of other activities. Extracurricular activities may help students stand out from the crowd of applicants. Colleges seek students who excel not only academically but also in sports, music, theater, and other activities. Admissions officers want to know how you spend your time outside of class. You may be involved in community service, student government, religious organizations, peer tutoring, or a variety of other activities. Extracurricular activities may help students stand out from the crowd. Of applicants, colleges seek students who excel not only academically but also in sports, music, theater, and other activities. Admissions officers want to know how you spend your time outside of class. You may be involved in community service, student government, religious organizations, peer tutoring, or a variety of other activities. Extracurricular activities may help students stand out from the crowd of applicants. Colleges seek students who excel not only academically but also in sports, music, theater, and other activities. Admissions officers want to know how you spend your time outside of class. You may be involved in community service, student government, religious organizations, peer tutoring, or a variety of other activities. Extracurricular activities may help students stand out from the crowd of applicants. While all of these things are important, they aren't the most important. The application essay is what truly sets applicants apart from the crowd. Students are given the opportunity to reveal their personality, passions, flaws, and ambitions via the essay. It allows the admissions committee to view you as a person rather than simply an application. They are looking for an interesting, unique, and complex individual, something that is both inspiring and unforgettable. Your essay should make a statement and stick in the reader's mind long after they've finished reading it. However, there are some things to keep in mind while writing the essay. First and foremost, make sure you proofread it thoroughly. The admissions committee evaluates your application essay for grammatical and spelling errors. Any errors in your essay may harm your chances of getting admitted. Another thing to keep in mind is to be honest. It's critical to remember that the admissions committee is seeking genuine, down-to-earth individuals. If you attempt to portray yourself as someone you're not in your essay, you will not be admitted. Finally, ensure that your essay flows logically. Admissions officers read hundreds of essays and don't have much time for each one. Make sure your essay is as succinct and to the point as possible. If your essay is disorganized or difficult to follow, admissions officers may lose interest. Let's talk about letters of recommendation. Letters of recommendation play an important role in your application since they provide the admissions committee with insight into your personality, abilities, and achievements from teachers and counselors who know you well. Harvard requires 2 letters of recommendation from teachers who have taught you in an academic subject and 1 from a school counselor. It's important to choose teachers who know you well and can speak to your academic abilities and personality. Your teachers should be able to discuss your strengths and weaknesses as well as provide specific examples of your work. They should also be able to compare you to your classmates and provide an objective assessment of your abilities. To increase the chances that your teachers will write you strong letters of recommendation, maintain regular contact with them. Ask questions in class, participate actively in class discussions, and seek feedback on your work. If you have good relationships with your teachers, they'll be more likely to write you strong letters of recommendation. Another thing to keep in mind is that it's critical to give your teachers enough time to write your letters of recommendation. Many teachers are busy and may require weeks or even months to write a strong letter. Allow plenty of time for your teachers to write your letters of recommendation, ideally several weeks before the deadline. Finally, make sure your teachers know how to contact you. Provide them with your email address and phone number so they can contact you if they have any questions. Finally, let's talk about extracurricular activities. Extracurricular activities are an essential part of the college application process and can help you stand out from the crowd. They allow you to showcase your interests, talents, and dedication outside of the classroom. When choosing extracurricular activities, it's important to pick ones that you're interested in and enjoy doing. You'll be more likely to excel and stand out if you're passionate about what you're doing. It's also important to choose activities that align with your goals and aspirations. If you're unsure what you want to study in college, try out various activities to see what you like best. When choosing extracurricular activities, quality matters more than quantity. It's better to have a few activities in which you've held leadership positions and made significant contributions than to have a long list of activities in which you were just a member. Finally, it's important to start your extracurricular activities as soon as possible. Many colleges look for students who have been involved in extracurricular activities for several years. Starting early will give you time to develop your skills and make an impact. All in all, getting into Harvard is incredibly competitive. However, by concentrating on your grades, standardized test results, extracurricular activities, letters of recommendation and application essay, you may improve your chances of being admitted. Remember that it's not enough to be brilliant. You must also be well-rounded and have a passion for learning. If you think you have what it takes to succeed at Harvard, then go for it. Apply and see what happens. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more information about universities around the world. Thank you and best of luck.